Hey, this is Stephen Platinum, your friend in wrestling, with Platinum versus AEW Dynamite. This was the go-home show for Revolution, but it was really a big show unto itself, which might seem like overkill, but it really isn't when you have a roster the size of AEW's. So I would say about half the show was dedicated to leading up to stuff to the pay-per-view, and the other half was stuff that felt like big events in and of itself. It was a good show. What can you say? I suspected they would open with Cody and Velvet against Shaq and Jade, and they did just that. And most of the comments I had seen leading up to this was, how awful is Shaq going to be? Well, all those fucking people were wrong. He was fine, and he had the biggest moment, certainly Cody diving over the top rope, taking Shaq off of the apron and putting them both through double tables, and then getting carted off in an ambulance and whatever happened there. Obviously, big shit. Shaq acquitted himself nicely, but Jade, who literally, from her intro, where she took the center of the ring from Shaq, she's the one who really made her career here. Red Velvet definitely did a serviceable job, and the exchanges between her and Jade at the end were really phenomenal stuff. The exchanging of strikes, the exchanging of slaps, looking like that she had actually sealed the win in a great false finish, but Jade kicking out and then nailing her and getting that win. Really, really great shit. Shockingly good. And you could tell once they pulled this off, it was all momentum on this show. Come back from commercial break, and Shaq's in the ambulance. And then some shenanigans happened there. The second match was your palate cleanser, where Rey Fenix and Pac just ripped through John Skyler and his partner in no time flat, and Rey Fenix only showing a glimmer of what he could do. This match kind of shocked me a little bit. I thought this was going to be like, we're going to have a bigger audience, so let's show Rey Fenix off, but they really kind of understated it, which I thought was an interesting move. Yeah, they went over the rest of the matches for tonight, and next is the Inner Circle press conference, which I thought after they came back from commercial went incredibly well. Again, and having the Barstool Sports guys there was really weird. And then fucking Eric Bischoff showing up and asking poignant, intelligent questions about, like, do you really think attacking the Bucks' dad is a smart way to go about things? And then the Bucks coming out, a confrontation happening, and all the Inner Circle jumping the Bucks, and it was just chaos. Then we had this great little promo about the exploding barbed wire death match, with Onita speaking about it, and clips from Japan matches that did it, and just, man, AEW is really feeling it. And after this show, they're going to have a countdown show, which, of course, I looked at, and of course I will be doing a Platinum versus Countdown to Revolution as well right after this. After the commercial break, we had Jurassic Express against FTR and Tully Blanchard. And again, the theme of the night seems to be overachieving. Tully Blanchard with some great moments. The slingshot suplex being part of the finish. His gear looked great. Having J.J. Dillon there was super cool. Doing the J.J. Dillon give him the shoe spot and Jungle Boy barely kicking out of it was an awesome spot too. Man, they got the split screen with the commercials. And then they came back, and then a grip or a cameraman interfered, leading to the triple spiked pile driver. So FTR and Tully Blanchard pick up the win, and they do it to Luchasaurus, no less, and it turns out that guy was Shawn Spears. Arn comes out, looks kind of heelish about it, puts up the 4, and so does Tully. What? What's going on? Tony Schiavone has a funny little exchange with J.J. Dillon, and then he brings out Paul White, who really does a great job here. The No More BS shirt is really funny, and they're talking about the big debut that they're going to have with the new AEW Dark show that's going to be on Monday nights in a couple of weeks. And then Paul White says there's going to be a big debut on Sunday of somebody who's Hall of Fame worthy. More conjecture, more speculation, more buzz about the pay-per-view. Just so far, this show's just hitting. Then Nyla Rose and Ryo Mizunami man, the best match I've seen Nyla Rose in. Really good. Rio is actually how you would pronounce the name, but they were saying Rio. It's whatever. It's like, look what you did to the word karaoke, white people. So I ain't mad about Rio. But she was a ball of fire and definitely unique personality. She did not feel like a Japanese wrestler trying to act like an American wrestler. She felt like her own deal, for sure. Personality for days, power for days, throwing Nyla Rose around. Really good. Eventually wins with that guillotine leg drop after a number of cool falsies between the two. Really great exhibition of for their women's division. And then Sheeta comes out dressed to the nines looking like $1,000,000. I got multiple texts from people saying that Sheeta does look great. And she does look great. And then this crazy thing where Rio's just like, she hits her. And this is hit me back. And the two of them just start exchanging. And then Sheeta puts her down. And Rio kind of laughs about it. Like, okay, I'll see you, bitch. Like, whoa. That's happened at the pay-per-view. Commercial. We come back. This show keeps rolling. Sting. They show the whole thing with Ricky Starks and Hobbs and Hook. And, Ricky Starks comes out, has a to-do with Sting for a while. Then Hobbs comes out. Hook comes out. Cage comes out. Then Darby comes out. We get it. Pay-per-view. Order the shit. Got it. We go back to commercial. We come back. We got number 10 against Max Caster for the final spot in the ladder match. Scorpio Sky on commentary. I didn't really care for Scorpio Sky's commentary. I really didn't. If you didn't know it was him, you would just go, oh, this is some like bitter heel. He really didn't have a viewpoint that made a lot of sense. He came across as really haughty and arrogant, and it's not really what they've been projecting. I just thought it didn't come across well, and I do like Scorpio Sky a lot. They got the split screen, and then when we came back, at the end it was Jack Evans with the boombox. I was wondering because Max Caster's partner wasn't there, but Jack Evans was, and Dex 10 with the boombox, and Max Caster gets the win. Apparently there's going to be an AEW Dark on Saturday because, God forbid, I have a day off from doing some kind of show report or multiple ones. And they tell us that the buy-in match, the match before the pay-per-view, is going to be Thunder Rosa and Riho against Britt Baker and Reba. Cool. I'm going to be there live, so I am excited if you cannot tell. And then we had Adam Page and John Silver against Matt Hardy and Marcus Quinn, another teaser. And I wrote down in my notes, oh, they're going to have a big dust-up with everybody. And that's exactly what happened. But before we got there, Matt Hardy beating Adam Page up with the mic for a while after Adam Page gets the win. Him and Silver work well together, and then they basically fold up Quinn and hit him every which way, and then Adam Page hits him with the buckshot lariat. But then Matt Hardy jumps Adam Page, hits him with the mic, sort of justifies his cowardice at the end of the match by saying, this is all part of my plan. The Dark Order swarms the ring to protect Adam Page and John Silver, and then everybody else comes out, and it's a big, huge schmoz. The Death Triangle joins in. Big shit. And boy, AEW, you can just feel that momentum. That's what it feels like. It's been a long time since we felt that with the promotion, but AEW clearly is rolling into this weekend in a big, big, big way. This has been Stephen Platinum, your friend in wrestling, with Platinum versus AEW Dynamite.